Breaking overnight, police are looking for two people who crashed into someone's yard and then just ran off. You know, it happened just after 2:30 this morning on McClendon Drive in the Antioch area. Police tell us the car hit the mailbox, then a tree, then two people got out of that Nissan and just took off. If you saw anything suspicious in that area prior to this wreck, give police a call.
3 men are on the run after a shooting in the Green Hills area. News Channel 5's Sophie Nielsen-Colding joins us on the scene this morning at Benham Avenue, just outside the library. Let's check in with Sophie. Sophie, anybody badly hurt?
The victim was taken to the hospital in critical condition. That was happening just outside the library. Last night, the road out here was all blocked off with crime scene tape. Now, according to police, there were witnesses who heard the gunshots, and then when police got here, they found the victim with that gunshot wound to the abdomen and rushed him to the hospital. Police said that 3 men got away, sped off in a maroon Jeep Cherokee, and that is the car that they are looking for this morning. This isn't the most recent thing to happen. Just this past weekend, there were investigation opened into a couple of other armed robberies that happened in this neighborhood in around the 12 South area. In 30 minutes, you'll see me back out here, and I'll pull up the Metro crime mapping software to show you just how many incidents have been reported in this small radius within the last month. Live in Green Hills, Sophie Nielsen-Colding, News Channel 5.
And Metro police are searching for the gunman who shot a man in an attempted robbery in North Nashville. It happened off 17th Avenue North. The victim was shot in the leg and the gunman ran off. We are working to get a description of that suspect right now.
Today, the investigation continues into whether someone should be charged for the deaths of 3 women in a fire.
This was a story we first brought you as breaking news, of course, yesterday morning. And News Channel 5's Dan Kennedy live from the South Police Precinct. And Dan, do we know if this home was actually up to code?
Yeah, that's a good question, and that's what they're all looking into right now. In addition to the fire marshal's office investigating this, Amy and Nick, you also have detectives here at the South Police Precinct looking into whether this home was up to code. We mentioned there were no smoke detectors inside that were working, no sprinklers inside that were there at the time. So now the question also is somebody going to be held criminally responsible for the deaths of these 3 women? This fire broke out with 15 people inside that home yesterday. We learned that the 3 killed had only been there for about 2 weeks. Footprints to Recovery program was using that as a place for women that have gotten out of drug treatment and needed a structured living environment. Now, Metro Code says the landlord, Barrett Realty, would be responsible for equipping the home with smoke detectors and sprinklers. Maintaining them would be up to the landlord or the people renting, in this case to privately run Footprints to Recovery. The 3 women identified as Kathleen Baird, Elizabeth Lopez, and Tammy Nelson all died at the hospital. 4 others, including a child, were hurt. Detectives calling this a criminal negligence investigation, and once they're done, they'll hand their findings over to the district attorney's office. And by the way, yesterday, the fire marshal's office also went to other properties owned by Barrett Realty and made sure that they had working smoke detectors at those locations, and also, I'm told, installed fire extinguishers. Reporting live in South Nashville, Dan Kennedy, News Channel 5.
This morning, the city of Lawrenceburg is preparing to say goodbye to a fallen hero. Firefighter Jason Dickey died on Monday after the roof of a burning home collapsed right on top of him. The 38-year-old was a father of 3. His wife is expecting to give birth again soon. Those who worked with him recall the nearly half-dozen times that Jason heroically stepped in to save lives.
We lost a hero. We lost a best friend. We lost a guy that loved his family, including the fire service family. You know, we're one big family. And honestly, we lost a guy we'll never replace. I don't care who we hire, we'll never replace Jason Dickey.
Yeah, visitation will be from 2 until 8 in Lawrenceburg today. Thousands, of course, are expected to attend his funeral, which will be tomorrow. The family has given us permission to carry the service live on News Channel 5 Plus and newschannel5.com. Amy?
And an ex-Metro police officer is now suing Metro government after he was fired for a controversial social media post. In the aftermath of the controversial 2016 police shooting of Philando Castile in Minnesota, Metro officer Anthony Venable posted a comment on Facebook about it, saying that he would have shot Castile 5 times instead of 4. Venable was fired, but his attorney says because his client never mentioned that he worked for Metro Police on his Facebook profile, he should have been allowed to post that comment under the First Amendment.
Officers do not lose their First Amendment protection simply by donning a uniform.
The lawsuit also says another officer who was punished for a similar Facebook post received only a 10-day suspension. Metro Police say it stands by the decision to terminate him.
New this morning, Sumner County officials are asking that you keep your doors locked. This as they search for a kidnapping suspect. Take a good look at his picture. We're talking about Jason Sanders. There he is. He was last seen walking near Westland Drive in Portland. He's wanted for aggravated domestic assault and kidnapping. He's 6'1", 218 pounds. If you see anything suspicious or if you know where Sanders is, please call the police immediately. Rebecca?